being prayed for by the Devatas, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, directly appeared with his expansions and expansions of the expansion. These celebrated incarnations thus appeared in four forms as the sons of Maharaja Dashrath, named as Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, and Shatrughan.
While Rama was still a boy of 16, a famous yogi, Vishwamitra, approached King Dasharatha and asked that the boy be allowed to travel on a military campaign. Vishwamitra brought Rama and Lakshman to Janaka's palace just to show them the bow given by Shiva. When Ramchandra took up the bow in his hand, he easily bent the bow until it cracked into two pieces.
King Janaka then agreed with great pleasure that his daughter Sita should be married to the mighty Ramchandra.
Growing old, King Dasharatha decided to confer the kingdom on his eldest son Rama. At that time, instigated by Manthara, Queen Kaikeyi demanded the following two boons. Let Ramachandra be banished to the forest for 14 years and let Bharata be installed as king.
To keep the promise of his father intact, Lord Ramachandra immediately gave up the position of the king and, accompanied by Sita and Lakshmana, Rama left the palace immediately.
Shortly after Ramachandra's departure, his father died of grief, but it was shaken with remorse. He set out without delay to bring Rama back.
The brothers embraced. Bharat pleaded for Ramachandra to return and take the kingdom. Rama told Bharat to return and take charge because that was the wish of their father. Bharat relented, but took back with him Ramachandra's sandals, promising to dedicate the kingdom to the sandals of Rama.
The first clash with Ravana took place through his sister Shurpanakha, who wandered across the cottage of Rama. She insulted Sita, and for that, Lakshman cut off her ears and nose. Running back to the camp of Ravana, she howled for revenge.
When Ravana heard about the beautiful and attractive features of Sita, his mind was agitated. To distract Lord Ramachandra from his ashrama, Ravana asked Marich to take the form of a golden deer, to frisk in front of Sita, who asked Ramachandra to catch him for her.
In the absence of Rama and Lakshmana, Ravana disguised himself as a sage and kidnapped Sita.
The brothers found the dying Jatayu, who had made a valiant attempt to stop Ravana. Jatayu informed Ramchandra that it was Ravana, the king of Rakshasas, who had taken Sita.
Brothers got further information that they could make alliance with Sugriva, the king of the Vanaras. Hanuman approached Rama and Lakshman on the behalf of the king.
Hanuman resolved to travel through the air in search of Janaki. He found Sita in the heart of the dense Ashoka forest, seated under a tree, and gave a message of Lord Rama.
Hanuman single-handedly destroyed thousands of Rakshasa warriors and top military personalities and set fire to every house in the city.
The Vanaras built the miraculous bridge of stones across the ocean, and the army marched across the ocean.
A fierce battle ensued between Vanaras and Rakshasas. One by one, the great Rakshasa chieftains such as Kumbhakarna and Indrajit fell before the unlimited powers of heroes like Hanuman, Lakshman, Sugriv and Ramachandra. Finally, Lord Ramachandra aimed at Ravana and released his arrow, which pierced Ravana's heart like a thunderbolt and killed him.
Lord Rama, along with all his associates, headed back to Ayodhya on the airplane Pushpaka.